Have you ever woken up, rubbed your eyes, and felt like your vision was still half asleep? The clock looks fuzzy. The morning sunlight stings. For a few moments, it's as if your eyes are trying to catch up with the rest of you. If you're over 60, this probably sounds familiar. And here's something you need to know. That blurry, heavy, dry feeling in the morning isn't always just aging. In fact, it's often your body's quiet way of saying, "My eyes didn't get the support they needed while you slept." See, while you're resting, your eyes are busy working, repairing cells, restoring moisture, and processing light signals from the day before. But as we grow older, those tiny blood vessels that feed the eyes start to stiffen. The tear glands slow down. Circulation weakens. So even if you sleep a full night, your eyes may still wake up tired. The good news? You can help your eyes heal while you sleep, naturally, safely, and without any pills or drops. Tonight, I want to share with you something simple. Just 3 common foods you can eat before bed that help your eyes hydrate, repair, and wake up sharper the next morning. No complicated routines, no expensive supplements. Just real, nourishing foods that work with your body's natural rhythm while you rest. I'm Dr. James, and for over 30 years, I've worked with older adults, learning how small nighttime habits can make a big difference by morning. And this bedtime habit has changed how many of my patients see, feel, and wake up each day. So if you've ever told yourself that blurry vision or dry eyes are just part of getting older, stay with me. Because tonight, you'll learn how to support your eyes in the simplest way possible, while you sleep. Food number 1, prunes, opening the path for better circulation and clearer vision. Let's begin with something so simple that most people overlook it, the humble prune. You might think of prunes as just nature's remedy for digestion, but after 60, this small wrinkled fruit can become one of your eye's greatest allies, especially while you sleep. You see, your vision depends on a delicate web of tiny blood vessels, microscopic capillaries that feed oxygen and nutrients to your retina, the paper-thin tissue at the back of your eye that turns light into sight. Every blink, every glance, every color you see depends on these tiny vessels doing their job. But as we age, those vessels begin to narrow and stiffen. Conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, or poor circulation make this worse, blocking the smooth flow of blood to the eyes. It's a bit like trying to water your garden with a kinked hose. The water is there, but it can't get through, and your plants begin to dry out. That's exactly what happens when your capillaries lose their flexibility. The nutrients your eyes need simply can't reach the retina in full supply. And this is where prunes quietly step in. They're rich in a nutrient many people forget about, vitamin K1. Vitamin K1 helps maintain the elasticity and integrity of small blood vessels, keeping them open and flexible. That means your eye's microcirculation, the flow of blood through those delicate vessels behind your eyes, stays smooth and strong. When those capillaries remain open, every nutrient you eat, lutein, vitamin A, zinc, omega-3s, can actually make it to your eyes instead of getting lost along the way. It's like clearing the traffic jam on the road to your retina. Prunes also provide a powerful dose of potassium, one of the most important minerals for seniors. During the night, the pressure inside your eyes, known as intraocular pressure, naturally rises a little. In younger adults, that pressure falls again by morning. But after 60, the body often struggles to bring it back down, leaving your eyes puffy, heavy, or foggy when you wake up. Potassium acts like a pressure regulator. It helps your body balance fluid levels, preventing that overnight swelling and protecting your optic nerve, the vital cable that connects your eyes to your brain. And the benefits don't stop there. Prunes naturally contain lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 antioxidants that are like sunscreen for your eyes. They settle in the macula, the central part of your retina, and act as internal filters, blocking harmful blue light from screens, lamps, and even sunlight. Over time, this protection helps preserve clarity, color sharpness, and contrast, especially important for seniors dealing with glare or light sensitivity. But beyond the nutrients, prunes do something subtler. They stabilize your blood sugar overnight. Because they're low on the glycemic index, prunes release energy slowly, keeping your glucose levels stable while you sleep. Why does that matter for your eyes? Because sudden blood sugar spikes and crashes can temporarily distort the shape of your eye's lens, making your vision blurrier in the morning. Stable blood sugar means a calmer, clearer start to your day. I once worked with a patient named Robert, 74. He told me, "Every morning, my eyes feel cloudy, like they need a few minutes to wake up." I suggested he add 2 unsweetened prunes before bed, about 45 minutes after dinner. 3 weeks later, he said, "I'm waking up with clearer eyes, they don't sting, and I can read the clock without squinting." That's not luck, that's circulation, hydration, and nutrient flow coming back online. If you'd like to try this simple bedtime habit yourself, here's how. Choose unsweetened, unsulfured prunes, the kind without added sugar or preservatives. Eat 1 to 2 pieces about 45 minutes to an hour before bed. You can eat them alone or chop them into a spoon of plain Greek yogurt for added protein and creaminess. Because prunes are naturally rich in fiber and gentle on digestion, they won't spike your blood sugar or disrupt your sleep. In fact, many people find them calming, a naturally sweet signal to the body that it's time to rest. Think of it this way. Every night when you eat prunes, you're not just snacking. You're opening the roads that carry nourishment to your eyes. You're giving your body the signal to circulate, to deliver, to heal. Prunes are the first step, the gentle door opener of this bedtime ritual. They clear the way for better blood flow, balanced eye pressure, and smoother delivery of every nutrient your eyes need to repair through the night. So the next time you see a bag of prunes, don't think of them as for digestion. Think of them as for your eyes. Because before your body can rebuild, it must first reconnect, and prunes are the quiet bridge that helps make that possible. Food number 2, pistachios, protecting your eyes while you sleep. Now that prunes have done their job, opening the tiny blood vessels and clearing the path for nutrients, your eyes are finally ready to receive what they need most. But there's still one more challenge that begins the moment you close your eyes: oxidative stress. You see, your eyes never truly stop working. Even when you're fast asleep, the retina, that thin light-sensitive layer at the back of your eye, stays active. It continues to process signals from the day, rebuild visual proteins, and refresh the delicate cells that allow you to see in low light. And just like a busy factory, this nighttime activity creates waste, tiny bursts of molecular stress called free radicals. If those free radicals aren't neutralized, they can slowly wear down your rods and cones, the cells responsible for detecting color and light, leading to early signs of macular degeneration, dry eyes, or that hazy morning vision many older adults notice. That's where pistachios quietly step in as one of nature's most powerful protectors. They may be small, but they're packed with nutrients that act like a shield for your eyes while you sleep. First, pistachios are rich in vitamin E, a potent antioxidant that integrates into the fatty membranes of your eye cells. Imagine vitamin E as a silent guardian, standing between fragile cells and the oxidative damage that tries to harm them. It doesn't just reduce wear and tear, it also helps those cells hold on to moisture and flexibility, 2 things that naturally decline with age. Second, pistachios contain 2 rare pigments your retina loves most, lutein and zeaxanthin. These are the same compounds found in spinach and kale, but the ones in pistachios are fat-soluble, which means your body absorbs them easily. These pigments settle in the macula, the very center of your vision, where they act like natural sunglasses, filtering out blue light from phones, televisions, and headlights. That's why people who eat more lutein and zeaxanthin-rich foods often report seeing more clearly in bright or dim light. But pistachios offer one more unexpected gift that makes them especially powerful at night: melatonin. This little nut is actually one of the richest natural sources of melatonin ever discovered. According to researchers from nutrition neuroscience, pistachios contain more melatonin per gram than almost any other plant-based food. That means when you eat them before bed, they don't just protect your eyes. They also tell your brain it's time to rest. Melatonin helps your body transition smoothly into deep, restorative sleep, the exact phase when most of your eye repair happens. And it doesn't stop there. Pistachios also contain magnesium and vitamin B6, two nutrients that work together to relax the nervous system and improve tear production overnight. If you often wake up with dry, irritated eyes, that's a sign your tear glands are struggling to produce enough moisture while you sleep. The magnesium in pistachios supports those glands, while vitamin B6 ensures your optic nerve stays nourished and responsive. I remember one of my patients, Linda, 68, who came to me complaining. My eyes feel like sandpaper when I wake up. Night driving is impossible. The glare just blinds me. We didn't start with medication. Instead, I asked her to try something simple. 6 unsalted pistachios about 45 minutes before bed. She was skeptical, but 2 weeks later she smiled and said, "My eyes aren't scratchy anymore. And last night I drove home from book club without squinting once." It's a small change, but small changes add up, especially when your body understands consistency. If you'd like to try this yourself, here's how to do it safely and effectively. Choose unsalted, raw, or dry roasted pistachios. No oils, no added salt. Salted nuts can raise fluid retention and counteract the very benefits you're trying to achieve. Eat 5 to 7 nuts, about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. If you find nuts a little heavy at night, pair them with a spoonful of plain Greek yogurt or a few slices of kiwi. Both help with digestion and hydration. Avoid pairing pistachios with caffeine, chocolate, or salty snacks before bed. Those can interfere with melatonin and hydration. And here's a tip many of my older patients love. Put your pistachios in a small ceramic bowl. Sit somewhere quiet and enjoy them slowly. No screens, no distractions. This isn't just food, it's a ritual. It signals to your body that it's time to unwind, to rest, and to heal. Because when you combine pistachios with your nightly prune routine, something powerful happens. Prunes open the roads, pistachios guard the path. One improves circulation, the other shields your eyes from the inside out. Together, they form the perfect balance, flow and protection, restoration and rest. And now that your eyes have both nourishment and defense, it's time for the third and final step, rebuilding. Because even the strongest shield won't matter unless the cells themselves have the materials they need to repair. That's where our next bedtime food comes in. A tiny seed with extraordinary power. Chia seeds. Food number 3, chia seeds. Rebuilding and hydrating your eyes from within. So far, you've opened the path with prunes, improving circulation and nutrient delivery. You've guarded that path with pistachios, shielding your eyes from stress and damage through the night. Now comes the final step, rebuilding, restoring what time has gently worn down. You see, your eyes are made up of some of the most delicate tissues in your entire body. The outer layer of your retina, the part that actually receives and translates light, depends on healthy fatty membranes to stay flexible and hydrated. But as we age, those membranes begin to thin. They lose their softness, their moisture, and their ability to protect the tiny receptors that help you focus. That's when you start noticing dry eyes, slower focusing, or that sharp sting when you first step into sunlight. And this is where chia seeds, those tiny black and white dots you might sprinkle on oatmeal, become a quiet powerhouse for your vision. Chia seeds are one of the richest plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly a form called ALA, alpha-linolenic acid. These fatty acids are the raw materials your body uses to rebuild cell membranes, including the fragile membranes of your retinal cells. When those cells are restored, light signals move more smoothly, focus improves, and the eye surface stays moist instead of feeling gritty or irritated. But that's only the beginning. Chia seeds also have a remarkable hydrating effect. When soaked in water or milk, they form a soft, gel-like coating, the result of soluble fiber absorbing several times its weight in fluid. That gel doesn't just aid digestion, it helps your body retain water overnight, supporting tear glands and keeping your eyes from drying out while you sleep. Think of it this way. While you rest, your chia gel works like a tiny hydration reservoir, slowly releasing moisture to your body and your eyes. That's why so many people who eat soaked chia before bed say they wake up with calmer, more comfortable eyes. There's more. Chia seeds are naturally rich in antioxidants that calm inflammation inside the retina, an often overlooked cause of morning dryness and blurred vision in older adults. And they provide small but important amounts of calcium, magnesium, and zinc, all of which support nerve communication between your eyes and your brain. And here's one detail that surprises most people. Chia seeds also contain tryptophan, an amino acid your body uses to make melatonin, the same sleep hormone found in pistachios. That means this simple food doesn't just nourish your eyes, it also deepens your sleep, allowing your body to enter the stage where real repair happens. I once worked with a retired teacher, Mr. Alvarez, age 71. He told me, "Every morning my eyes feel tight and dry, like they've been awake all night." I suggested he start a gentle bedtime routine. Soak 1 tablespoon of chia seeds in a small glass of almond milk, add a few banana slices and a sprinkle of cinnamon, and eat it about an hour before bed. 2 weeks later, he said, "I'm not waking up with dry eyes anymore. They feel calm, not tight, and my mornings feel clearer." That's not coincidence. That's hydration, circulation, and cellular rebuilding working together, silently, while you sleep. If you'd like to try this yourself, here's how. Measure 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. Mix them into half a cup of water, almond milk, or coconut milk. Let them sit for at least 20 to 30 minutes until they form a soft gel. Once thickened, enjoy them as is, or add banana slices, a dash of cinnamon, or even a chopped prune for sweetness and extra antioxidants. If soaking feels inconvenient, you can sprinkle dry chia seeds over a spoon of plain Greek yogurt. It still works, though the hydrating effect is stronger when they're soaked. Chia is naturally gentle on digestion, helps stabilize blood sugar through the night, and keeps your energy even, so you wake up feeling refreshed, not foggy. When you combine all 3 bedtime foods, prunes, pistachios, and chia seeds, you create a simple but powerful ritual that supports every layer of your eye health. Prunes open the roads, pistachios guard the path, chia seeds rebuild what time has worn down. It's not magic, it's biology, and a bit of consistency. Because when you give your body what it needs at the right moment, circulation, protection, and rebuilding, your eyes have the chance to do what they're designed to do: heal, hydrate, and see clearly. So tonight, as you prepare for bed, take a few minutes to nourish yourself. A couple of prunes, a handful of pistachios, a spoonful of chia. It's more than a snack, it's a signal. A signal to your body that it's safe to rest, to restore, and to wake up seeing the world a little clearer tomorrow morning. Final ritual and practice guide, a nighttime habit of healing. By now, you've seen how each of these 3 foods plays its own role. But here's the real secret. It's not about eating 3 superfoods. It's about creating a simple ritual of care, a quiet moment that tells your body it's time to rest, it's time to heal. Let's turn this into something you can actually do, calmly, consistently, and with purpose. Step-by-step nighttime ritual. Step 1. After dinner, choose a peaceful moment. No screens, no rushing, no bright lights. Let your mind slow down as your body prepares for rest. Step 2. Gather your ingredients. Place 2 prunes, 5 to 6 pistachios, and 1 small serving of soaked chia gel on a small dish. These 3 simple foods represent nourishment, protection, and renewal, the foundation of your nightly care. Step 3. Enjoy them slowly. You can eat them separately, one by one, or mix them into a small bowl of plain Greek yogurt for a smooth, creamy bedtime snack. If you'd like a touch of sweetness, add a few banana slices, a bit of kiwi, or a sprinkle of cinnamon. Each option adds vitamin C, hydration, or relaxation, gentle companions for your eyes and your body. Step 4. Pair it with a calming drink. Sip a cup of chamomile tea or warm lemon water. This isn't about adding more nutrients, it's about sending your nervous system a clear signal. You're safe now. You can let go. Principles to remember. This ritual isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. You don't have to do it every single night, just most nights. Think of it like watering a plant. One missed day won't hurt, but steady care brings life back to the roots. If you ever want to change, swap ingredients from time to time. Use dates instead of prunes for variety, or kiwi instead of banana for extra hydration. What matters most isn't the ingredients themselves, it's the rhythm and intention behind them. Because your body listens when you care for it intentionally. When you sit down quietly, breathe, and give yourself a few minutes to eat with awareness, your body recognizes that calm. It adjusts your heartbeat. It slows your breath. And it begins to prepare your cells, including the ones in your eyes, for rest and repair. Closing inspiration. After hearing all this, you might be feeling a mix of emotions, maybe hope, maybe surprise, maybe even a quiet sense of curiosity. Because deep down, you've probably been told for years that vision loss and tired eyes are just part of aging, something you have to accept. But the truth is gentler and far more empowering. Your body hasn't stopped working for you. It hasn't given up. It's just asking for a little help, a little rhythm, a little consistency. Every small thing you do, every prune, every pistachio, every spoonful of chia sends a message. I still care about my health. I still believe my body can heal. That message matters more than you realize. Because the body listens when you give it nourishment, when you slow down and create small nightly rituals. It responds with balance, with calm, with clarity. The magic isn't in the food itself. It's in the intention behind it. It's in the quiet act of choosing to care for yourself, even when the world tells you it's too late. So as you close your eyes tonight, know that you've already taken a powerful step, not just toward better vision, but toward a deeper connection with your body. You're teaching it, gently, that it's safe to rest and safe to repair. If this video helped you, I'd be so grateful if you take a second to like it, not just for us, but so more seniors can discover that healing is still possible. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to Natural Health 60+ for more simple, science-backed ways to keep your body strong, calm, and independent well into your golden years. You can also share this video with a friend or loved one who's been struggling with their vision. Because sometimes, the greatest gift we can give someone is hope. Before you go, I'd love to hear from you. How have your eyes been feeling lately? Have you tried any bedtime habits that help them feel more rested in the morning? Drop your story in the comments. I read every one, and your words might inspire someone else watching tonight. Because what you put on your plate this evening becomes the clarity, strength, and independence you carry into tomorrow. So here's to calm nights, clear mornings, and eyes that continue to serve you faithfully every day of your life. Stay gentle with yourself. Stay consistent. And as always, stay naturally healthy.